A day in the life of a finance intern with the Florida Panthers. From Lynn University, it is 37 minutes to the Bank Atlantic Center. It's about 31 miles to get there. Getting off exit 3, this is your third toll on the way to the Bank Atlantic Center. You make a right into the Bank Atlantic from Panther Parkway, which is right across from the Sawgrass Mall. Now you continue onto the road in the entrance until you get to the players' parking lot, where some of the employees park. Some of the other employees park at the production lot, which is on the other side, where the team buses park if there are away teams. Now it is time to go to my cubicle. First, enter where the players enter, where sometimes the suite level people enter, where the elevators are on to the right that take you to the suite level or to the main concourse level. I go through the doors, and then I make the first right into the human resource office. This is where I swipe my card onto the little black magnet so the door opens access for me so I can walk in. As I'm walking to my little cubicle, I pass Executive Vice President, Senior Vice President, Controller, Senior Director, Purchasing Director, Accounting Director, and Senior Management Accounting. Now it is time to finally start my day. The first thing I do after I log in is I check my email to see if there are any new updates. The emails that I usually get are from either the Human Resource Director asking if anybody needs extra tickets, or if there are any meetings coming up, or if anybody has any issues regarding IT stuff. They send emails about that. Usually I get about 5 or so emails a day. The next thing after I check my email is I check the event sheets for upcoming events to see what the events are about. They're usually about 4 to 5 pages long, and they summarize the demographics, what the event's about, who's hosting the event, and the times that they're doing events. This gives a heads up to the security and the people that are working the events, so they know what to expect. The next step is to log into Microsoft Solomon, which is the accounting program that we use to keep track of accounts payable and accounts receivables. First, I talk to the senior accounting manager and see what she needs me to do. Sometimes she has me do credit memos, accounts payable, printing invoices, and a lot more. Today she has me printing invoices for sponsors to mail out. There are well over 100 different sponsors that are involved with the Florida Panthers. The sponsors have an agreement with the Florida Panthers for the 2009-2010 season. They agree on how many different payments they want to pay for that season. Some have 5, some only have 2, some have 11, and I believe the majority has 12. After how many agreements we have with them, then they determine what month they would like to be billed. This is what the invoice looks like that we send out to them. It has the information of them, the address of them, what invoice number it is and what it's out of, and the due date. Sometimes there's a problem with our contract, so we have to go back and reprint the sponsorships, and we have to do all 12 at once. Sometimes there's only one sponsor we have to print, depending on what the contract says. The next thing to do is to fold the invoices correctly so they fit in the envelope so that the address is in the front where the flap is. I have each piles on my desk for each month. The months go from the beginning of this year to the following next season, because depending on the contract, some teams do it to the following season. This is what it looks like on my desk right now with all the different months. Now it is time to go to the mailroom to send out these invoices so that the companies could go pay them and send the checks back to us. Over here to our right is where the Panthers' home locker room is. Over here to the left is where their wives' room is, where the wives and girlfriends could enjoy while their husbands and boyfriends are playing hockey. Over here to our left is where the merchandise room is, where all the souvenirs and jerseys are that go up to the Pantherland so that fans can enjoy and buy them. Straight ahead is, as you can see, the garage is open, where the main event is, where the Panthers and the concerts are. Right now they are setting up for a concert. Over here to our right is where the security headquarters is for the event. They only work Panther games and all other events. This is one example of an invoice we have received from one of the companies that we need to pay. There are a lot of different codes on it, so we know exactly where each section is supposed to go in which department. We also have to code it to make sure that we know exactly what we're doing. As you can see from this right here, we have our day's work cut out for us. We have to get through each of these invoices and label them and make sure we enter them each into the computer so that we can pay them on time. Thank you to the Florida Panthers for giving me this great opportunity. Since working there, you also get the perk of watching games up close and in person to see your hard work pay off.
Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Second period, where players dash with skates aflash. The home team trails behind, but they grab the puck and go bursting up, and they're down across the line. They storm the crease like bumblebees, they travel like a burning flame. We see them slide the puck inside, it's a 1-1 hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Third period, last game in the playoffs too. Oh, take me where the